The plane landed just as the sun began to rise. Emily pressed her forehead gently against the window, her eyes filled with wonder. The city below sparkled like a sea of stars fading into daylight. America, she whispered softly. This was it. The place she had dreamed of for years. The land where she believed her suffering would finally end. But dreams don't always prepare you for reality. As Emily stepped out of the airport, the cold air hit her face sharply. Everything felt different. The language, the people, the speed of life. She clutched her small suitcase tightly. Stay strong, she told herself. She had arranged to stay temporarily with a distant contact, someone who had promised her a place to sleep and help finding work. But when she arrived at the address, her heart sank. The building was old and nearly empty. The door was locked. She knocked. No answer. Again. Nothing. A neighbor eventually peeked out and said they moved out weeks ago. Emily froze. What? They're gone. Just like that, her only connection disappeared. That night, Emily sat alone outside the building, hugging her suitcase. The streets were loud, unfamiliar, and cold. She had nowhere to go. Tears rolled down her cheeks, but she wiped them quickly. No, I didn't come this far to give up. The next few days were brutal. Emily searched for jobs everywhere, restaurants, shops, small businesses. Do you have experience? Are you authorized to work? Sorry, we're not hiring. Rejection after rejection. Her money started running low, very fast. She ate less each day, trying to stretch what little she had left. Sometimes just bread, sometimes nothing. One evening, exhausted and weak, Emily sat on a sidewalk, watching people walk past her. No one noticed. No one cared. For a brief moment, the old feeling returned, the same helplessness, the same loneliness. Was this a mistake? She whispered. Her hands trembled. I gave up everything. For this? Just as her hope began to fade, a voice interrupted her thoughts. Hey, are you okay? Emily looked up. A young woman stood in front of her, holding a cup of coffee. Her name was Sarah. I've seen you around here for days, Sarah said gently. You don't look like you're doing okay. Emily hesitated. Then, for the first time since arriving, she spoke honestly. I don't have anywhere to go. Sarah's expression softened. Come with me. That night, Emily stepped into a small but warm apartment. It wasn't luxurious, but it felt safe. Stay here for now, Sarah said. We'll figure things out. Emily's eyes filled with tears. Why are you helping me? Sarah smiled. Because someone once helped me too. Days turned into weeks. With Sarah's help, Emily found a small job washing dishes at a local restaurant. The pay was low. The hours were long, but Emily didn't complain. Not once. She worked harder than anyone else, arriving early, leaving late. Her hands became rough, her body ached, but her spirit stayed strong. One night, the restaurant was short-staffed. The cook didn't show up. The manager panicked. Does anyone know how to cook? There was silence. Then slowly, Emily raised her hand. I do. The manager hesitated. Emily nodded. Let me try. That night changed everything. Emily stepped into the kitchen, her heart pounding. The memories of her mother flooded back, the warmth, the lessons, the love. She cooked, not just with skill, but with heart. Customers began to notice. This is amazing. Who made this? Word spread quickly. Within weeks, Emily was promoted from dishwasher to kitchen assistant, then to cook. Her dishes became popular. People came back just to taste her food. For the first time, Emily felt seen. But life wasn't done testing her. One evening, as she walked home, she noticed something strange. A familiar voice. Laughter. Her heart stopped. Across the street, she saw them, Aunt Sarah and Chloe. Emily froze. How? They had found her. Her aunt's eyes narrowed. So, this is where you ran to? Emily's body trembled. All the fear from her past rushed back at once. You thought you could escape me? Chloe smirked. You're still nothing. For a moment, Emily felt like that helpless girl again, small, weak, broken. But then, something changed. She took a deep breath and stood up straight. No, she said firmly. I'm not that girl anymore. Her aunt laughed mockingly. Look at you, still poor, still struggling. Emily's eyes didn't waver. I built my life from nothing, she replied calmly. And I did it without hurting anyone. Silence. For the first time, her aunt had no power. They left, and this time Emily didn't cry. Months passed. Emily continued working, saving, and growing. With Sarah's encouragement, she enrolled in culinary classes. She learned more, improved more, dreamed bigger. 1 year later, Emily stood in front of a small restaurant, her restaurant. The sign read, Emily's Kitchen, food made with heart. Tears filled her eyes. Not from pain, but from pride. On opening day, the restaurant was full. Among the crowd, she spotted a familiar face. Lily, her best friend from back home. Emily ran to her, tears streaming. "You came," Lily smiled. "I always said we'd meet again." That night, as Emily stood in her restaurant, surrounded by laughter and warmth, she whispered softly, "I made it." But deep inside, she knew. This wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of a new chapter, a life she built, with courage, with pain, and with hope.